Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to Mystic Medicine. My name is Nina and today I have a general reading for the collective, basically on the energies, the advice, like what's going on for this full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in the sign of Taurus on the 8th of November 2022. So I have a bunch of cards that came out. The whole deck wants to come for the party. I'm a Taurus rising myself, so I've been feeling these energies pretty intensely and just felt called to do just a check-in with the collective and relay any messages, guidance, and advice that Spirit may have for us to navigate these energies and kind of work with it rather than against it, to be in the flow of it and to work with the dynamic that's happening right now. So if this sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned. So I pulled from the Tarot of the Divine, the Earth Warrior Oracle deck, and also the Beyond Lumeria Oracle deck. It's just so colorful and the imagery really speaks to me just on a deeper level. So I think I'm going to start with the tarot and then we'll move into the oracle cards for guidance and advice. So I want to talk about the back of the deck energy we have. Like, I feel like this is a driving force. We have the Magician, which I really love. This is really beautiful. I feel like we're all in this era, this new wave of manifesting, of this magical time of materializing what it is that we desire. And I like this for the Taurus energy because the Taurus, depending on where it is in your chart, of course, but Taurus does deal with the second house, right? It's our possessions, our material possessions, money, wealth, things that are tangible. So I like the Magician for this because I think that we're manifesting tangible, solid, secure things in our life. So I feel like that's a beautiful energy for the driving force for this full moon lunar eclipse. But continuing forward, the cards that came to play today, we have the Nine of Wands, the Sun, the Three of Coins, the Five of Coins, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups. And then I wanted to clarify the Three of Coins, we have the World, and to clarify the Five of Coins, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is all very interesting and powerful energy with the Sun and the World and all this wand energy. For some of us, I think there's a lot of energy of like perseverance, pushing through, continuing on. I feel like we're all being persistent and being, how do I say this? I guess just persistent and resilient and just continuing forward. No matter what chaos has been going on, I feel like we've been propelled and pushing forward through hope and faith, especially with the Sun card right next to the Nine of Wands. I feel like as a collective, we've all been pushing forward, keeping this in mind of reaching this new beginning, this joy, this light, this sense of relief almost that we've arrived. that there's hope, that there's strength here, there's lightness here. And I feel like in doing so, we may have been, we have Pentacles energy after this, so there's a lot of like collaborating, being creative. I feel like going forward on the path, trying new things, maybe being open. And this is just a warning. Every time I get the Three of Coins in this specific deck, I always feel the urge to tell my listeners, my viewers, to protect your energy, protect yourself. I feel like maybe we've been giving our energy to things that really aren't serving us at this point, that may be almost like setting us up for disaster, if that makes sense. So with this Three of Coins, I'm gonna relay the message to be mindful of where you put your energy and your resources and your time and your attention, because maybe we've been a bit loose with it. Maybe we've been a bit negligent or not using it wisely. I get a sense of like being naive here. But to clarify, we have the world. So I see it's that we're pushing forward, right? To reach this better and brighter, joyful place where it's not so dark, not so heavy, not so dense, not so difficult, right? And we have the World card here, which is telling me that we're on our way towards this fulfillment, right? That we're seeking for with the sun in the world. That just that newness, that new life, that joy, if that makes sense. It's a sense of just fulfillment and to finally celebrate. We've made it. We have the abundance, the emotional fulfillment, the person, whatever it is that you individually are trying to manifest with this magician energy. I see with the Five of Coins that it could be with the Ten of Wands below it as a clarifier. I feel like old thoughts of lack, right? Because we're dealing with Taurus and the South Node is Scorpio, right? So that's their I desire, which is Scorpio, and then the Taurus, which is I have. Excuse me. So I'm feeling there's this like lingering of like this lack energy, this I desire, I want, right? And this tree is coming out of a skull, which I'm getting is like this deeply rooted and ingrained thoughts, right? Of this lack mentality of there isn't enough, I have to work really hard, this is impossible. Just these limiting beliefs around money is that I'm seeing, which it's not serving you. I'm seeing that this mentality needs to be put to death with the skull here. Something here that's keeping you in lack needs to die, needs to disintegrate so that growth can happen, so that fruit and abundance, flower and life can burst forth. Okay, this could also be maybe a project or a business that you have, some sort of creative endeavor, because we're working with Wands energy here, that is not bringing you fulfillment emotionally or passionately, something that's keeping you impoverished, right? This could be mental, emotional, financially, or energetically. I'll say that as well. And so it doesn't just have to be about negative thoughts or lack mentality. This could literally be a physical thing, a physical business or endeavor or something of the sorts that isn't giving you the results that you need, that's taking more from you than it is giving to you, nourishing you, right? Is it giving you life, or is it giving you exhaustion and fatigue? Something of this sort. And as we continue forward, we have the Two of Wands, and I love this energy because I feel this card is kind of relaying the message to take what you're passionate about and find a way to open doors with it, find possibilities, find a way to make it tangible, physical, for it to be prosperous, right? We have fruit. So I'm seeing like abundance here, especially next to the 5 of coins. It's like, put something to death that has been exhausting, just look back on your life. Is it a relationship? Is it a business partnership, right? We have the 3 of coins. Is it a business partnership, or is it, something emotional or mental or energetic that needs to be put to death so that you can head in a new direction? I feel like with the 2 of Wands, head in a new direction, gain clarity on what brings life to you, what brings excitement and joy, and what fills you with this sense of possibility. That I'm not sure if I'm relaying this clear or not, but there's a message here of possibility and it feeling stable, it feeling strong, it feeling like not just financially assured, or right, because we don't want to make decisions based on fear, based on lack. We want to stand firm with a solid foundation of, this is my purpose, this is what I truly believe in, this is something that I can start and follow through with. Especially we have the 3 of Wands right next to the 2 of Wands, which I think is just beautiful that they came out in this order. It's like standing firm and initiating this new passionate creative idea, and he has a giant key. So it's like your passion in one hand and key, taking a passion, creating opportunity with it. And with the 3 of Wands, moving forward, carrying it, seeing it through, persevering, continuing to build and go towards this manifestation. And it's a beautiful energy. And then on the other side of this, the 6 of Cups, which I feel like is just like the sweetest fulfillment, where it's like, oh, this is satisfying. Even in the smallest little growth, it feels satisfying, building, continuing forward, sharing it with others, right? Also, the 6 of Cups is also giving me inner child vibes too. Maybe this is something that goes back to your roots, to your childhood, what you're passionate about, what you love to do, what resonated deeply with you, with your authentic self. And I feel like this is the joy and the beauty and fulfillment of your life is going to come through as you embrace this. So just to relay the message, because I feel like maybe that came out a bit chaotic. So we collectively have been persevering and pushing through to get somewhere, to get where? To the sun, to the world, to get towards brighter days, more joyful and fulfilling days. We have been exploring new avenues. It's time to get more intentional with our energy, right? Celebration, fulfillment, joy. This is all coming for us. Protect your energy, be more intentional. Put something to rest, put something to death that brings you inner tension, that brings you frustration, that brings you exhaustion, that takes from you, that has you feeling impoverished mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically, financially. Something needs to be put to death, right? More Scorpio energy. Let's put it to death and then be reborn in this 2 of Wands energy, in taking your passion. Maybe this will be switching direction, right? Heading somewhere that may have had roots with your childhood, with this inner joy, this inner knowing, this inner wisdom within you, right? I see abundance coming through here. Take your passion, this creative idea, this wanting, this desire, this spark within you, and find ways to create opportunities for it. Once the opportunities come, be persistent, feed it, water it, continue forward, continue climbing up and up, putting one foot in front of the other. And what waits for us on the other end is the Six of Cup energy, this fulfillment, right? The driving force of the message from the tarots, the magician, this manifestation of the wish, of the desire, of our wants, what's in our heart, what brings us joy, right? This playful energy that seeks to play with the divine, to create, to make our dreams physical reality, and to embrace this energy and know that fulfillment lies on the other end. Just remember, something needs to end and a new start. I know it's a Two of Wands, but I'm getting like Ace of Wands from it. It's like, take the idea, take the spark, and create the change, create the opportunity, move forward, right? Give it energy, direction, momentum, and with the Three of Wands, keep it going, and fulfillment awaits. So that's the message that I'm getting from the tarot. Now let's look at our oracle cards. So we have a bunch. I want to just relay, let's see, the back of the deck energy. So we have number 37, Diamond Tiger of the Black Moon, that says second chances bring success. And then for the Beyond Lumeria, we have number 13, Air, Paradigm Shift. And these are such powerful cards. So here we go again with that. Second chances bring success. I feel like this is like, maybe you initiated something, it isn't going, put it to rest. This second, right, this Two of Wands energy, this putting something to rest, Ten of Wands, initiating something new, Two of Wands energy. This will bring success, right? And I love this paradigm shift. This is giving me, the world, the Six of Cups. Oh, yeah, that Aladdin song, a whole new world, right? That's what we're entering. So I love this energy for us, absolutely. So that's the back of the deck energy. Let's relay the oracle cards that came out. So we have number 35, Mandala of the Moon, which I love because this is a full moon lunar eclipse, right? Number 19, Time to Cross the Threshold. Number 10, yes, I can't pronounce this, but it says Guardian of the Papatuanku. Butchered that, I apologize. And then number 20, we have the Star of Venus, which I love because Venus is the ruler of Taurus, right? And then continuing forward from the Beyond Lumeria deck, we have Crown Chakra, Ultimate Self, Root Chakra, Ground and Center. We have the Earth Star Chakra, Initiation. We have the Star Seed Elemental, number 45. And we have number 42, Reclaim Your Energy, which I love. That's kind of what I was saying with the Three of Coins. Calling your energy back to you, being more intentional. Okay, so let's see where Spirit is guiding us to travel first. So I think I'm being called to the crown. The chakra cards first. I'll start with the crown chakra first. The unlimited self. So I really like the order that these came out in. We have the crown chakra, the root chakra, and the earth star chakra. And how I'm interpreting this is like, first and foremost, is like connecting with our unlimited self, connecting with the divine, with that higher spiritual self. I feel like connecting and opening to the crown, right? I see like an energy being in this card that's like meditating in the guiding force, right? Our higher self that's trying to guide and weave and lead us towards this fulfillment in the Earth Star chakra that is merging heaven, right? The insights that we get from the mystical, the mysterious, and the spiritual realm, and anchoring it on Earth. What I'm seeing is like to connect with this energy, make more time for meditation, to connect with, flow. I'm also, right, Taurus can be a bit stubborn, right? A bit rigid, a bit fixed. And what I'm seeing is like with the crown chakra, it's like get in a state of flow, get in a state of merging with the divine so that we can be more fluid, so that we can be directed towards the right path, getting the right insights and instincts and intuitions of, oh, I need to let this go. Oh, I need to switch directions. Oh, I need to forgive this person. Oh, I need to end this and start anew and head in this direction. And with the crown chakra next to the root chakra, I'm seeing to really anchor in this divine energy and have this lay down this spiritual foundation for yourself, right? The root chakra is about safety, right? Stability. Also, to me, it's about, feeling stable, secure financially, physically, even emotionally to a certain extent. Excuse me. I feel like this is saying for us to anchor in and be grounded, be rooted, right? Those are kind of opposites, right? The crown and the root. But they merge together, especially with the Earth Star chakra here. I think these three cards are laid out perfectly, which is first gaining and strengthening that spiritual connection, that flow, right? To see above and beyond kind of what we get so fixed on in the 3D, right? In living in it, as opposed to looking out above it, beyond it, seeing the full scope of things. So letting this divine energy guide you, ground you, center you. Let this be your centering force, right? Meditation, ground you, center you. Connecting with the divine, may it ground you and center you. Also, it's this Taurus, so getting out in nature, spending time in nature, grounding, healing, releasing. Mother Earth is here to heal, to transmute. I also see this as like transmuting. Let the divine energy flow through you and alchemize, transmute lower vibrational energies. Let things be pushed down and out of you. I'm also feeling more of this release that may bring relief, right? It's this, I just love this energy of Scorpio coming through, which is that purging, release, death, and then rebirth, right? And the element to work with right now is the physical earth, right? Connecting more with Gaia. Release. Also visualizing things purging, coming out of your feet and entering into Mother Earth to be transmuted, to be alchemized. I feel like is also a healing message for some of you. So centering and anchoring ourselves in this divine energy, and then with the Earth Star chakra, I feel like this is, okay, we're connected spiritually, we're connected in the physical, feeling safe, feeling centered, feeling grounded. Now let's merge heaven and bring forth on earth. And for this card, some reason I'm just getting fulfilling your destiny, right? Fulfilling your purpose. We are here on earth for a reason, a divine reason That's why the crown chakra is here, right? Ground and center yourself in a spiritual practice, which will help you stay true to your path, stay true to your destiny, what it is that you're meant to do in the physical realm. And there's a message here about having hope and faith and gaining strength from that. But I'm really seeing that the spiritual connection really is important right now to trust and have faith and to feel safe and grounded and centered, especially since we have this number 13 air paradigm shift, because that can feel kind of unstable and unsettling, right? Change. Taurus doesn't always like change, so it's important to feel grounded and safe and secure. How do we do that? Connecting with our spiritual self, connecting with the divine, staying true to our purpose, having faith that we're here for a reason, having faith that everything will be okay, we will be guided, we will be taken care of, all is as it should be. Very beautiful. I'm also getting a message that maybe some of us in the collective need to have a physical, like you'll physically feel energetic purging, especially since Taurus, is so physical, deals with the body, right? And pleasure. But I'm also feeling that something needs to be released, especially with this Reclaim Your Energy card. I feel like something needs to be let go of, and then you need to call back, protect your energy, be intentional with your thoughts, with your actions, with your time, with your attention. Like I said before, be intentional. I'm also getting to cleanse yourself energetically with the violet flame, with a violet energy, with green energy, with white energy, white light, green light, purple light. Cleanse yourself however that feels right to you. Like we all have our go-tos for cleansing, right? Something needs to be let go of so you can make space to call back what is you, what is yours, your energy, your power. There's a lot here too, especially with that Two of Wands coming, like claiming, calling back. This is who I am. This is what I'm here to do. Standing firm in your power and reclaiming that which maybe you've given it away. Maybe you've given it away to friends, family, strangers, people from the past, old schoolmates, whatever it is. And I said this in a reading before, I think, where it's like, no one can tell you who you are. You need to define who you are, what your life means, and what it is you want to create. You have that power, you have that responsibility, and you have that capability. And right now it is so important to take the reins of your life, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your emotion in the direction of your life. And just start first by allowing space to let go, right? What am I clinging to that no longer serves me? How am I letting the past control my present moment? How am I letting old paradigms, right? Because we're shifting. And when you shift, it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, it's all interconnected and intertwined. And if you have any stuck energy, you'll create resistance, blockages. I'm seeing like this energetic system. We need to be in alignment. So release what needs to let go. Allow room to cry, to scream, to shout, to purge, to let go of whatever it is that is stuck in any of your chakra systems, right? You could have a blockage in your crown, also the root, right? I'm also getting solar plexus heart and a lot in the head. So clear the way, clear the path. Right now is the time to focus on feeling and releasing, because we're shifting energetically and genetically, like on a cellular level. There's upgrades, there's shifts happening deep within you, right? In the subconscious and unconscious mind. So consciously bring that attention and intention to heal, to release, to align, to let go, and to claim back your power and your sovereignty. I hope that makes sense. And then with the Starseed Elemental, this card comes up when Spirit's like, yo, you need to lighten up. You need to have more fun. Maybe we've been acting like we have a stick up our ass, right? Just too serious, too cut and dry, right? This is a card that speaks about connecting more with your inner child, connecting more with the wonder of life, right? Connecting more with playfulness, with laughter, with looking at the world through eyes of wonder, through eyes of possibilities, through the eyes of the child. And I feel like this is so important, especially to just fully embody this magician energy. I don't know why this is coming through. Just more of a playful energy. It's time to laugh, right? We can't manifest the sun in the world if we're just acting like crusty, decrepit, harsh and angry people, too serious. It needs to come from a place of joy, of laughter, of lightness, of possibilities, of joy, wonder, and innocence. Not so much of this strict and rigid, right? Taurus can be very rigid. So it's time to let loose, right? Be a little wild. Set yourself free in some way or another, if that makes sense. Play more, if this talks about also to make room for play, to satisfy your inner child, and also learn deeply from the children in your life, right? Because they are wise souls that have come to incarnate at this time, and there is such wisdom there that can be learned from them, that as we adult and we grow, we kind of lose touch with the wisdom and the teachings that the child energy holds. That full energy, that lightness, sorry, I can't speak. I'm filming this kind of late at night. But yeah, just that lightness of being. Tap into that, play with that. Make time for play and pleasure and laughter. Okay, so let's get into the Earth Warriors Oracle. So I'm being called to the number 20 card, the Star of Venus. And it's so interesting. I just love Spirit so much because this card has to do with healing the poverty mindset or the lack mindset, right? This card has to do with healing your relationship with money. So I heard that from a wise teacher has spoken much on those who have a good heart and are spiritual and are inclined to help the world and the betterment of humanity and want justice, right? Are those who need or who will be gifted abundance, because money in the hands of spiritual people who have a good heart can make beautiful and drastic changes in the world. And I feel like Spirit is saying that we as a collective, right, if you're tuning into this reading, you are meant to have a positive relationship with money. You are meant to have a flow of abundance and money. Whether you think that you're, skilled financially or not, or you're well off or not, you're meant to heal and have abundance flow into your life, right? Because you will make great changes with it. You will use it wisely and discerningly and in connection with your heart and with your higher mind, which is using your compassion and using your intelligence to make a difference in the world. And how I'm seeing is like one way to heal this. Also just heal yourself in general, like we were speaking about earlier with the blockages in your chakral system, with the number 10, the guardian card, right? That I just can't pronounce, so I will not attempt to again. But this number 10 card too is talking about deeply connecting with Mother Earth in a sacred way. Mother Earth is here to bring deep healing, right? Sometimes we can forget, right, that Mother Earth is a planet, and just like the other planets, right, that rule, like Venus, Mars, Uranus, Jupiter, Pluto, etc., that our Earth has a potent force field and energy within her. She is alive. She is wise. She is a healer. Connect with her deeply. Find a way to intimately connect with Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, to bring healing to yourself. And also, when you connect more deeply with Mother Earth, you can sense and feel the abundance, right? The abundance of trees and leaves and fruit, and how much nature is here to give and to support. And I feel like this will also help us overcome, right, these blockages that have been keeping the collective in this 5 of Coins energy and having a bad relationship, an unskillful relationship with money, with finances, with abundance. And this is what I'm seeing with these 2 cards. And then I love that we have number 19, time to cross the threshold, which I think just goes perfectly with this number 13, air card, with the paradigm shift. I love this card because it also does speak about, connecting with that divine intelligence, that divine wisdom, with your spiritual nature. This card also says, like, honey, you are so far in to stepping into this new world that you cannot turn back. It's not an option. You're already propelled into the new paradigm. And if some of you worry that you're going to slip back and create, the same of the old, or fall back into, old mistakes or patterns, this is saying not to worry. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in how you've grown spiritually, intuitively, emotionally, and trust yourself deeply. Trust your authentic self. Trust the pillars and the core of who you are, because it will only lead you towards greatness. This card also tells you to act on and trust any intuitive ideas or downloads that you get, right? If you have a strange idea, anything that's different, if it's, unconventional, or just something that's just inspired you, that plopped on your head, that you're just inspired and lit up about, to trust it and to follow it. And this card speaks about how the world around you will change to support you. Things will rearrange and reshape themselves. And for me, this is also a card saying that you are fully supported in this new chapter, in this new shift, in this new world that we are entering, right? I love this card with the world and the paradigm shift. These 3 cards just reiterate that newness is coming, is here, has arrived. You just need to continue walking forward, one foot in front of the other, with trust and with faith and with hope. And then this brings me to our last card. So we have the mandala of the moon, and what a beautiful card to end our reading. This card speaks about this magnetic attraction, right? Manifesting through magnetic attraction of your dreams, of your wishes, of your deepest desires on your heart, coming from, the unseen realm onto the physical realm. And this card is also here to relay a message to trust that whatever is falling away is meant to. It is, divine timing. This is a time where your dreams and your visions and the deep intentions that you have, right, with this magician energy to manifest, to bring in, this card is telling you that it's coming into form, right? From the realm of your passion, of your imagination, of your inspiration, it's going to form itself on earth in the physical realm. And this card is also serving as a reminder to not get caught up in worries or concerns, or if there's any delays or setbacks or anything. This card's also, telling you to embrace the mystery of the universe of manifestation, right? The moon only gives us one side, right? There's a dark side of the moon. There's the mystery of the feminine energy. There's a mystery to magic and to the universe and how things will bless us, how they'll formulate. It's part of the magic, right? If you knew without a doubt that house or that relationship or that job or the money was coming in at this day and time, there'd be no faith, there'd be no excitement, there'd be no joy, and it's just part of that mysterious unraveling, and that faith, that hope, that endurance, that trust, and that inner strength and perseverance to know it is coming, it is formulating, it is here. Just beautiful, beautiful energy. So yeah, just remember to have faith in whatever is letting go or releasing or being purged out of your life, whether it's relationships or jobs or emotions or just energies, whatever it is that you're purging and healing through, right? This lack mentality, anything keeping you from fully committing one foot in front of the other through that threshold, stepping into the new world, stepping into the new paradigm. Trust that whatever falls away is meant to, and it's all in divine timing, and it all plays a purpose and a role. And just open up to joy and the mystery and the play and the fun that there is in seeing magic happen before your eyes, because I feel like we're about to witness magic come through with our manifestations in our life, in our hearts, in a spiritual and energetic sense, and most definitely in a physical way. So just trust everything that you desire, everything that you imagine, that you hold a vision towards, is formulating, and it is finding a way to magically appear and materialize in your life. Remember to have fun it needs to be fun, right? Our experience on Earth is meant to be fun. It's meant to be play. We're all children here. So remember to adopt that childlike joy and laughter and freedom and wonder of the world, because I feel like this will serve you in manifesting your desires. So that is all I'm getting for our reading. Ooh, and just saw 222. Beautiful. So yeah, guys, that was all for the reading, collective reading for messages, guidance, and advice for this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. I hope you guys have a magical full moon and work with the energy of the moon to just amplify and set your intentions, and yes, play, write, script, write, do candle magic, dance in the moonlight. Unleash your childlike spirit and tap into your magic and manifest. Whatever it is that you manifest at this time will materialize. And instead of putting so much pressure on it, turn it into play and have fun. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know down below. It was a pleasure doing this. Super last minute, super spur of the moment. Yeah, guys, happy full moon and happy healing. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. I love you.